Hello, everyone. Came on a couple minutes early, but I will get started. In a minute, I'll give you the reasoning to why I'm here. It's a little bit more complex than just providing protections, because if you've paid attention at all to the work that I've done and who I am and the things on this channel, what I've done is quite complex. So I hope those that come here choose to help heal the earth. I wouldn't be doing this, however, if I had united with my twin flame. Because part of being the one who brought it about, and this is very true, it was all my own awakening. It all played out on this channel. It started with a Kundalini awakening, and then I was healing people in ways I never even knew I could, and I've never seen anybody else do. And then from there, I started doing things to the earth. Part of my journey was uniting with my twin flame, except for my original twin flame died. Okay? If my new one had aligned, or my original one had aligned and stepped forward, we would have a lot of protections from all twin flames. So if you know anything about the 144,000, that was the relevance of the 144,000. So my name is Juniper Blue Mystique. This is the end game. Welcome to the end game. We are to be game changers, for that is what I've done. Okay. Now, the 144,000 I am a leader of, and so is my DM. Hello, Lisa. It says nobody's here. So I'm glad you're here. Thank you for commenting, or I wouldn't even know you were here because it said nobody was here. But my twin flame and I are the leader of the 144,000. Okay. That's not a joke. All right. The lifetimes that I have been working diligently to clear all the portals that I've opened and created and cleared and healed and removed all darkness from is all biblical. The lifetimes that we are all living out are all combined into one, because this is a great reset. Recently, I shared with you that I processed the Earth's death, right? I cleared Mount Shasta. I cleared Fiji. I rose Atlantis. I undid all dark contracts. I undid the false Holy Grail. Yeah, I undid the false veil. That veil was keeping you away from God. Okay. All of this I've done on this channel. So if you don't know who I am, if you're new here, and if it's just me and Lisa that shows up, then hey, she's been supporting me all the way. I appreciate it. If others don't want to show, that's okay. I will do what I'm here to do regardless, right? Because it's about love. I will tell you, though, this morning, I felt a lot of love from my twin flame. I don't know if it's the same one or if I have a third one. I don't know. But I felt a lot of love from him. A lot. So I know he hears me. I was hoping he would show up, but there's always that hope. Kind of give up on that hope a little bit, but we should never give up on hope, right? We should never give up on love. Ever. One of the latest workshops I did, I shared with you all recently. It was me taking the earth and opening up the gates of heaven upon her after I processed her death a week prior. And within that, I repeated several times, it was the Garden of Eden expanding all over her. Okay? And hopefully you've watched that. If not, you're missing a lot. You're missing God. For we're truly here to support God. We're truly here to help people. And I see already who has showed up. But that's okay. Because it's not about me. I've made my way home. Okay? I don't know what's coming today. I do know that because the twin flames, my DM did not show up in a line and he didn't make that mark, we're vulnerable. I know that all twin flames that belong to the 144,000, I activated. I filled them with Christ's light and they were to unite. That way we fill the heavens with pillars of light. That way when these attacks occurred, they'd be quite weak in form. That is the purpose of the 144,000, and that is who I am. If you actually watch my workshops, You would know this by now. You have to pay close attention to detail within the work that I do. And sometimes you may have to watch it more than once, in truth, because it's quite complex. Okay. I have activated diligently all Christ light. I brought it down, activated chakras. I united twin flames a long time ago, but unfortunately, mine have chosen not to step up. I don't know if they ever will or not. I don't know. I still feel a connection. Sometimes it's stunting, like he tries to avoid it, right? Like, but then I feel love. Today I felt love. So that was a very good, promising energy. And I was very happy to have that this morning. I woke up with a lot of love from my twin flame. So I'm carrying that forward into this today, even if he's not here. But because my twin flame and I did not unite, a lot of twin flames did not as well. They are connected to myself and my DM. Okay. And you can't really bypass that. If you do, it's through ego, not through your spiritual connection. So there are a lot of twin flames in the 144,000 who did not unite. But I am hearing that they still can process the light. Okay. So in this healing, I'm going to send a lot of healing to Israel. I'm going to allow spirit to guide me. I don't know what's coming. Not at all. I felt the nudge to do this at 4:00 this morning, and I said, pish posh, I have to work all day. So I worked all day, just got off 10 minutes ago, and here I am. I'm not doing this for me, and people don't have to come if they don't want to. Again, I'm going to allow whatever needs to come through for me, for God, and for the earth, because that is who I'm always working for and working through, regardless of people's opinions or lack thereof. Okay. Right before I came on today, I had something very beautiful, beautiful happen to me. I felt a nudge to come into meditation, and I was literally at work and I'm like, dropped it all and meditated. I didn't care. I had this beautiful being come into my space. They kind of walked me down a path and they laid me in the water at Fiji. For if you know who I am and if you watch my videos, I've activated pyramids in Fiji. It's also the God portal. There's a pyramid there underwater because it once didn't have all that water. But if you pay attention to it, there's 333 islands. So they laid me there. And the next thing I know, they were putting all these lights through me. And then I saw these beautiful, like, vines rising up through my cord, my connection. And then a beautiful flower blossomed above me. And they said magnolia rising. And I knew exactly what that meant in my heart. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm just going to bring lots of love, even if the only one who comes to support me is Lisa. Thank you, Lisa, for being here. Thank you for being diligent and showing up in every way. Thank you for not popping in my live and leaving, and for actually taking the time to watch my work and to work with me in truth. Because a lot of people are throwing judgments, okay? So before we even fully start the healing for whatever they put through for me to do today, because I can't stop what's happening. That is not my goal. I'm going to tell you that right away. A lot of people are going to leave this planet. I wouldn't want to stop that. It's their free will, okay? That would mean that I wouldn't want to do the work that I already did. But being the one that brought about the end of ways, I'm proud of the work that I've done. I do, however, wish we had more protection and the light and the love of the one. I do wish more people saw through the lens of God rather than the lens of darkness and the shadow. And I do wish my DM would step up so that all other that connect to that energy can rise as well. That is my hope. That is my wish every day. Okay. Before I begin today, I will be setting up releasing energies for those who do join, and even not in my live, at least in the future. I will give you the opportunity to shine your light through, to help rise Christ's light and love through. I will do whatever Spirit wants me to do. Do I want people to die who are not supposed to die? No, I do not. We are out of balance still in the masculine and feminine, and I can feel that every day. My DM still has tasks to do. Hi, Gigi. Again, it says nobody's here, so I don't know. I'm like, nobody's here. So if you're here, say hi, say hello. It always lies to me with numbers. It says one person's here. So welcome, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Actually, Gigi has made it through the gates. Part of the work that I do is open up the 13 gates and walked us through heaven. And then I also expanded heaven and the Garden of Eden all along the earth. And the Garden of Eden is where Israel and Jerusalem are, or at least were. It's going to be the whole entire earth at this point. Okay. So again, I don't know what Spirit's going to want me to do. The only thing that I do know is we need to balance out the energies. Protections are needed. Love is necessary. Okay. Magnolia rising. I know what that meant. Clear energies of those that come. I have to do that. 1111. I've seen 111, 222, and 1111. Karma rising is happening. Okay. But there's also retaliations at bay. And that's what they're saying. Now, earlier this morning at 4 a.m., when I woke up and started getting ready for work, I closed my eyes and I saw Azrael, Archangel Azrael, standing over Israel, not standing, being over Israel. Now, Azrael is the angel of death, but also of rebirth. Okay. Also, those who began to come through is Zeus and Ashtar. And for those who know my journey, and I don't know if my DM will ever watch or come, but I did feel his love this morning, so I will reiterate that. It was very beautiful. I did light my Jesus and Mary Magdalene candles because 1 year ago on this channel, I did a live meditation just like I'm doing now. I don't know what's coming. They just nudged me to do it, so I'm here. And in that one, I had a candle for Jesus and I had a candle for Mary Magdalene, and I ended up uniting the twin flames. So my DM was supposed to be here with me. So I never, 1222. I never actually lit those candles until recently. I started lighting them more and more. Only when Spirit would nudge me to do so have I ever lit those candles. So I've had them for almost a year. I lit those tonight. Okay. This truly is about the union of love. The twin flames, 144,000 were supposed to be lit up. So I may get to do that on my own. We will see what happens. I don't want to assume, and I'm going to remove all expectations. I'm going to remove the energy of judgment. There has also been energy of resentment in my energy that is not of mine. Spirit showed me this. I have felt it. I have had a lot of people come up and place energies that are part of the shadow, right? That's what they are. It doesn't make anybody a bad person. It doesn't make anybody anything. It's the shadow. Okay, so I'm going to cleanse those energies prior to anything else. And for anybody who actually shows up to this, supports the work I do, takes the time to watch the work that I do, to see that who I am is very real. And what is happening in your environment is also very real. There's no coincidence, 1333, that on the 29th of last month, I opened the gates of heaven on earth. I opened and spread the energy of the Garden of Eden all over the planet. And I specifically said in that what doesn't align will burn. Then I warned you there was a tower moment coming. The tower moment occurred, but it's only the beginning, my friends. And when I hear people say, grab your popcorn and get ready to watch, do you want to watch? Do you want to eat popcorn and watch people die? I don't. So every day I pray that people want to heal, they want to see, they want to know God, and they want to rise above. I keep diligently showing you the path to righteousness in which I brought about, so that you can know how to find your way home, because that is your path home, period. We need to know how to find our way home. We need to know that what is happening is purposeful, but a little bit out of balance in truth. So we really don't want any bloodshed that's not meant to be shed. I don't like hearing these stories out of Israel of people getting kidnapped and burned and tortured, and no thank you. I don't want to eat popcorn while the ending is unfolding. I said that before, didn't I? For those who watch my videos. I've said before, I don't like it when light workers and star seeds and all these people talk about grab your popcorn and get ready to watch the show. It breaks my heart. I am the one who brought it about. That's not a joke. But I've had to come to God myself with the fact that I knew what I did was going to cause those to leave that chose to do so, or that were not of God at all. So I anchor in the intention of love. I call on all angels who choose to be here and all beings that wish to join me as well. And I call on the creator of all that is, always and foremost and first. Call on the creator and the beings, 1555. There's actually a lot of synchronicities in this. If my drum is drowning out what I'm saying, please let me know. I only talk loudly so I can be sure you guys are hearing me. And remember, I got off one job and straight went to this. I set a quick intention and I lit my candles for Jesus and Mary Magdalene. You just can't see those because they're in the other room. Those who watch me, those who know, those who've gone through the gates with me and are working through them now, possibly know what I'm talking about. Okay? Who I am is not normal. So I'm going to begin now. If you choose to join me at any time, you don't have to be in this live to do so. This is open for anybody at any time. And I hope eventually my twin flame comes as well. Because it's his love we truly need. It's the union of that would change the tides. That is the protection of the 144,000. This is the purpose of them. That way they can carry God's light into the dome that I created. Who is here still? Do you remember when I created the dome of protection? When my DM died, it was closed. When my original twin flame died, the dome of protection was complete after I brought down all Christ's light 1 year ago. In that time frame, all twin flames were supposed to be united so that we had a pillar of bright white light. But we don't. So I'm going to see what Spirit allows me to do today to help correct that balance in any way. Okay? So if you wish to partake, if you wish to get healing, if you wish to align and help in any way that you can, or whatever comes through, I don't know. Have your hands, palms facing up, your feet on the floor, and just be present to my voice. That is all you have to do. Okay? The rest is up to me and the guidance of the one and the angels through and through. And your presence will help if anybody is still here or comes through. I can't let people hurt me by not watching what I do, not believing in who I am, and not seeing the truth. But I will tell you, it's all on this channel, repeatedly and repeatedly and repeatedly. Do I want to stop what's happening? No, I do not. But I will protect what I need to in the end of days. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa's still with me. She's the only one I see. So thank you. So again, feet on the floor, always. Palms facing up, and just stay with my voice. Be prepared, because miracles may come through. I don't know what's going to happen. Okay? So I'm going to put down my drum so that I can focus and set my intentions properly. I call on the creator of all that is and all of the angels too. I ask for them and their presence and their energy and their love to be upon all of myself and all of you. I ask that we see clearly what is happening all around, that our hearts open wide and we can feel love profound. I ask for the energies of the north, the east, the south, the west, and to complete the energies from the west to the north. I anchor in the directional force in every single way. Azrael is here, just like I said. Ashtar is here, just like I said. Archangel Gabriel is here as well. Malachi is stepping forward. and the energy of my DM. That is real. Excuse me. Again, I felt his love so hard, so much this morning. And for that, I am thankful, because that's what this is all about. I set the intention that the highest light in and the highest light out can only be here at this time. So anybody who has intentions of ill will are removed from the energy of this healing. Zeus is stepping forward. Prometheus is stepping forward. Malachi is stepping forward. The Pleiadians galaxy is stepping forward. A lot of the galactic masters are stepping forward at this time. We have Shakti stepping forward. Merlin is stepping forward. We're getting a house of all. Lots of lions are stepping forward as well and surrounding us completely. Excuse me, I do burp to release and to connect the energies. I release the energy of anxiety. I start to draw up lights of protection, and Archangel Michael is also stepping forward. He's going to help me remove, at any time anybody shows up to do this, the cords of judgment, expectation, fear, any connections of like anybody else's energy that does not belong. And resentment is also being removed from your energy grid at this time. There are bubbles of protection being surrounding you, because some of you are not ready for what I'm about to do, but we want you here anyways, to witness and to be a part of this balancing of light that we are about to bring through. For I am a being, I am taking over at this time. I am Ashtar. I am here with you to help in the energy of the one and the balancing of the masculine and feminine through and through. You do not have to believe in your mind. Open your heart and be kind, for things are about to continue this way until the end of your time. Pay attention without judgment, for you never know what's going to come through. If you are truly watching and paying and listening attention to what she is saying to you, you would not be in judgment anymore. For we are watching everyone on this earth. We are diligently paying attention to what is happening at this time. It is important for you to know that not all will make it through. Not all are meant to. It is up to you if you do. You know the challenges in your heart. They have been ruminating, so you can choose to listen or not. That is up to you. However, know at this time that if you can tune into your heart, you know what to do. Be prepared, because this is not normal. You will feel this for days to come. This is real. Be prepared. In the love and the light of the one, get out of your mind and feel into your body, for it can only be heard in the heart, in the solar plexus of you. Thank you. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. My eyes are closed, so if you're here now, welcome. Read the title to what we're doing and watch this over through and through. I got to keep my eyes closed because I'm already beginning the healing. I'm beginning the movement. It's coming through. So I see winds of change. Winds of change are coming through. Winds of change are upon us every way and every day. I see water rising to come and cleanse too. And I see the earth cracking in many, many ways and many, many places. And there's another big one coming, or two, or three, or four. I also see a volcano getting ready to burst, and more. This is not normal times at all, at all. I ask for maximum healing to be able to come through. So I'm going to draw the light down from the heavens above as these bubbles of protection and cleansing your energy is happening to you. That is what Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael has actually stepped in. Azrael is here, like I said, in a very big way. Azrael is over Israel. Archangel Azrael is the angel of death or rebirth, but he's been over Israel for 2 days. Prometheus and Zeus, Ashtar are here. Metatron and Sandalphon with Seraphim angel energy is also stepping forward. I call on the energy of the pyramids in form and of the Sphinx to open now. I align this energy through as I draw the light from the heavens down upon you. It's going to come down in beautiful form. Some can only accept so much, but I thank you for you joining this whenever you do. I do see my DM next to me. So I see the masculine energy coming through like a bond, like a bind, like unity of love in the one. Okay, so there's blue and pink light. The crystalline grid is already opening up. I'm drawing the light down further from the heavens to come into your energetic bubble. It's already activating and opening all of your chakras above you and around you. And this is going to expand you in ways you've never known. For what we are going to do today is fill you with Christ's light. For some of you who've never had that, it can be quite jarring. So just know it will dissipate, but truly it will stay within what you can accept at this time. All of you are on different passageways, on different paths at this time. Some of you are more equipped to carry more light, and some are not. We will do what we can through you in the vessels that choose to join. For what you don't really realize is we are watching you, and we know who's choosing to help in this love. And for that, we are opening your heart wide. Drawing the light down now into the crown chakra, and I'm opening it wide. I'm feeling a little bit of pain. There's somebody's that needs to be activated. Somebody's crown chakra was like almost what I would call shattered. It's a little bit in pieces towards the front area. So I am repairing somebody's crown chakra. It was like, I feel like I need to put pieces back together. And I'm opening the crown chakras of all that are here today or in the future as well. It doesn't matter when you join this. If you choose to join us at any time, you will help us rise Christ's light into the dome of protection. For that is what the 144,000 are supposed to be able to do. I was hoping we would have more support in that today, but I can only open my arms and see who comes through. I'm drawing the light down now further into the third eye. Some are being activated, and some are opening and expanding through and through. Drawing the light down further now from your third eye into your throat. There's a blockage here. I'm blocked. I can't get through. I can't get through. Hang on. Oh, I'm seeing all kinds of visions. So it's almost like a swampy area in there. There's like green moss and dirt and muck and like the mud. You know what I mean? Like it's packed in there. It's like packed in there like all this mud. Somebody's not owning their truth. They're not speaking their truth, and they accept other people's negative views, and they're also spewing them out. So we are clearing that at this time, but it's like I'm taking layer upon layer off of the throat chakra. And then as I do, the throat chakra is like raw. It's like very not used, like very not used. That's how I feel. This isn't everybody. Some are going through very easy, but this is somebody's in truth. And I can't seem to get through. I can't see clearly because I can't speak clearly. I hear a lot of negative coming towards me, and it is true. That is what I spew. And I don't even know I'm doing it. So I'm bringing down the light through. I'm like, it has to come through this particular chakra, whoever's this one belongs to, in very short, sporadic waves. Very short, sporadic waves of light are going through. Okay. For everybody else, it is quite vast. For spirit will decide, by the way, who comes for who can help in truth. So if you feel this, then know that you're part of the ones that can help bring the light through. Okay. If you're not knowing what's going on and you feel nothing and you can't connect, then I don't know what else to say. But no matter when you join, just put your feet on the floor and your palms up in every way. I'm not here to judge even those that have judged me. I'm only here to bring love and protection to the earth, in the dome, in the grid that the 144,000s are meant to bring through. So I'm drawing the light down further from the throat chakra into the heart. Remember, this is meant to expand you so we can receive a lot of Christ's light, because we're going to shine Christ's light into the dome of the protection of the earth, which is what the twin flames are supposed to do. So those that can be here, that choose to be here and partake and receive the light and it rises through, just know they're watching you. They see you and you were meant to be here. If it doesn't make sense, that is okay. Drawing the light down further now into your heart space. Woo! That was a big release. And as I'm entering, I'm starting to feel a little bit of love feeling from my DM. And I always love that. And then I also feel nervous. Like I want to throw up. I feel very nervous. I feel fear. So we're removing that. It's just like wet energy. It's like yucky. And judgment has to go. It has to go. It cannot be here. You cannot receive Christ's light if there's any judgment in our energy. So I am removing the energy of judgment, fear, again, resentment, expectations. Drawing the light down further into the heart space. Even more. We have to expand these chakras because some of you are not used to this. Some are that have worked with me before. But if you never have, this is going to be new. So I'm going to tell you again, you will probably feel it. We are going to draw up Christ's light. We are also going to draw up masculine and feminine light from the crystalline grid. And you are going to be a pillar of light into the protective dome. Just like as if you were a part of the 144,000, because that is what we need at this time. And I didn't know it was coming, and I'm getting a lot of chills. So I'm taking the light down further now into my solar plexus. There is a blockage here. Somebody can't receive there. It's completely blocked. Ooh. Pay attention to what you're anchored into. Be very careful of that. So again, I'm making my way through. It's like very, very tight pillars of light going from the heart into the solar plexus. And then others are just, boom, they're wide open, probably because they've worked with me before. So if you're here and you've made it here, you're meant to hopefully assist me in protecting with the dome. This is the dome of protection that I've created over my entire journey, and the one my twin flame died for. My original twin flame died, and then we completed the dome of protection, and my new DM was supposed to step forward, okay? And I will tell you this morning, I felt his love, and so I'm trying to carry that forward. Since a lot of the twin flames didn't get to unite, we're missing a lot of that light of protection of love, okay? But it doesn't mean I'm not allowed to force it through at this time, or bring it through, not force it through, because only through free will. So that is what this is about. And whatever else comes through, comes through. Now, keep in mind, I've brought in the energy of the pyramids and of the Sphinx. So some of you are not used to this energy. Some of you will not be able to do a lot of things with this, except for be a beacon of light in some ways, if possible. Okay, I don't know your journey. I'm not here to read your heart space or guarantee your path. This is to help bring Christ's light through into the dome for protection that we need at this time for what is happening. And it's not just Israel, my friends. It's everything. But Israel is where the Garden of Eden is. So now the solar plexus is flooding with light. I can feel it. There is some blockages here. There's a brick wall here. So there's like a brick wall. I've built a brick wall. I don't believe this fucking shit. That's what I'm hearing. Forgive me. I'm just they don't have to be here. You know what I'm saying? So we want only love. But nope, I get to dissipate that brick wall. It's just crumbling. It's like somebody is getting light code activations though. So I'm drawing the light down further from your solar plexus down into the navel and the sacral, except for I have to repair that connection for somebody else. I'm literally like repairing the connection. I'm putting like pieces together of your cord, right? Some people call it the silver column. It's like a cord. It's a cord that connects all of our chakras together. I'm drawing the light down into that space, into the navel and into the sacral. So I'm also bringing down another cord of connection of light from the earth, and I'm going to bring it down to the navel. It's like hooking up to the divine mother. It's hooking up to God. It's hooking up to divinity of the one. And I'm bringing this cord down and placing it everybody's navel, and I'm going to tie it on tight. Okay. This is going to connect you to the one. You have one coming in through your crown, which is drawing all the light down you, and you have one coming down to your navel. And this is going to continually pump the energy and the knowing and the connectedness to the one. This will only remain for this healing, period. And after it will be removed. I'm drawing the light down now for, nope, can't yet. There's a little bit of blockage here. Again, I'm hearing this can't be real. You don't have to stay, or we can remove it. Judgment is of plenty, and judgment is not of God. I just became the white flame. So some have worked with me before and they know that I do that. I just lit up like the white flame. So I'm having to rebuild somebody's energy again down into their sacral, like puzzle pieces. And now I need to draw the light down into the root. We need to get going because I need to do this. Somebody's compass is not internal, it's external. You're focused on the external world and in your head. So that's just going to move. It's not my job to heal all that this time. We're just here to help the earth with the light of the one. This is a temporary placehold. I'm praying the DM steps up. So I am going to call in the relationship healing as well at the same time for my twin flame and I, and all twin flames that need it, that can rise. Again, some more have been cut off from the light. It's like, boom, they didn't make it far enough. Boom. So Raphael will assist in that as I draw up the light for the beacon of the one. So there is a figure 8 at my feet, and I am on one side, and my twin flame is now on the other. And there's a cord that is being created and connected from our solar plexus for this healing today. Just for my DM and I. And it's like a heartbeat. Ta-dunk, ta-dunk, ta-dunk. And they're putting this blanket around me, and it's beautiful. And mine's blue. And then they're putting one around him, and it's pink. And then this light in our heart just went poof, and it lit up. And it's like the white flame between us is the same. It's identical. And there is a connection flowing from the heart space, the light. There's a connection flowing from the solar plexus. And it's going to continue flowing that healing. They're going to continue this healing between the two. They're removing all judgment, all fear, all expectations, and lack of forgiveness. Raguel will continue with bubbles of beautiful healing light between my DM and I. And I'm going to continue the light healing through us all. So I'm going to take it down through your sacral into your root, down your arms and down your legs. This was light from the heavens above. This is the connection of the one. Bringing it down into the earth. We're going to go through your earth star chakra. Some of you still only have one. Some of us others have two. And I have three. So I'm bringing it. Ooh. There's like this weird pain. They're removing something between my DM and I. Sorry, it was like a weird pain that I have to note. It's just something being removed. It's like a blockage. It was a blockage. This is necessary because we're going to beacon the light into the dome. Even though we haven't united, only the ones that can truly come to this will be able to do it today. So I'm going to bring the light down from your feet through the earth star chakra down into the earth. So there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4 connections going down from you into the earth through the earth star chakra or chakras, because those who are in 7D have now more if you've had the activations and the healing. So I'm taking those down into the crystalline grid. So we're going through the dirt layer, the rock layer, in through the crystalline grid, into the activated pyramidal grid that I have created. It is the star of David, right? The energy of the flower of life. It is everything and all in one. And I'm anchoring those into the crystalline grid because that is where we're going to draw the light up from. You are going to now become a beacon of the light of the one for those who join me today and partake in this healing of the balance of the one. Again, there is a dome above us that I created in the work that I have done. And if you've watched my workshops that I keep diligently posting, you would know this by now. When my twin flame died a year ago, my first one, that dome was completed. And then the twin flames were supposed to unite and shine light above at this time. And that is what we are missing, my friends. I cannot stop all of what is happening, nor would I want to, but I want to protect those who are meant to stay and what is needed to be protected at this time. The Garden of Eden is rising. So now that you are all anchored into the crystalline grid, I need you to take a deep breath, because what I'm about to do to some of you may not be what you've ever had done before. Ooh, lots of releasing. And they're also doing a healing with my twin flame and I, and there's something going on in the solar plexus. So I think that's what that was about. So forgive me. I'm trying to keep that separate, but honestly, it's a part of it, because I'm like in my vision, I'm like holding his hands like this and he's standing in front of me. And there's like all this light beginning to pump up through me and into him and down into the earth, and then vice versa. It's just going to circulate and transmute. We're clearing that connection. They have us connected at the heart. They're clearing that. They have us connected at the solar plexus, and they're clearing that. All twin flames, all parts of the 144,000 who are choosing to still be in that connection are getting a repaired connection at their root chakra and their sacral at this time. There was some damage done. I can't bring up the light until we're ready. So I do have Zeus, I have Prometheus, I have Archangel Azrael, all surrounding where they need to be. So Azrael is over Israel at this time, Jerusalem. We have Metatron, Zeus and his lightning. I knew this was going to come. So there will be some lightning strikes. There will be some purification. I cannot stop the karma, but I will stop those who have dark intentions. So God is also stepping in. Okay. He has his hand above the dome. His hand is above the dome, and he's going to fill it some more light. As I'm going to start drawing up the light from the crystalline grid at this time. So I'm going to draw it actually from the core. I'm going to really bring it from the core, the beautiful core that I've healed and repaired and filled with Christ's light, and all these activations. So some of you will be able to get some activations at this time for being here with me today. I'm drawing the light up from the core of the earth all the way up into the crystalline grid. I'm filling up the crystalline grid with maximum Christ light. So as God is actually putting it down in the dome, I feel it coming around. I feel it rising into me. I feel it rising into my DM a little bit at this time. Not too much, they said. And it's also super filling up the crystalline grid and the core of the earth even more. It's like a heartbeat. Da-dunk, 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 da-dunk. A very beautiful rhythm that I'm not doing justice. I'm going to begin to draw this up, but they're hesitant with some. They're preparing your chakras, expanding them for me at this time. Okay, you guys, so the Sphinx is actually opened and the spinning inside. It's like this black vortex that spins deep down in there. I've talked about this. This is the portal of time. It's actually like sucking some things through. So some things are meant to go. I am being handed a scroll from Archangel Gabriel, and the Akashic Records is also opening up at this time. So they are taking note of who is here, who is able to participate, who is coming with an open heart and an open mind, and who is willing to continue forward. Some may not be here for that. Whatever it is, they know that is not my job at this time, but it is all being recorded in the Akashic Records. We are about to fill the dome of protected light. Okay. So I'm drawing the light up from the crystalline grid and from the core into those connections, into all the roots that I have placed into the crystalline grid of those who join me now or in the future. This is timeless. Whenever you do join, your light will shine like a beacon into the dome if you are able to. Okay. So no worries about timing. Doesn't have to be live. My eyes are not open. I hope the connection is pure in form. So I'm drawing the light up to the feet of the soles of the feet. So the soles of the feet. So I have to open some of these up. There's a blockage on my right sole. Again, judgment, there's grief, there's expectation, there's fear, and a lot of judgment and resentment. Again, the resentment. And then I get a vision of those old spheres, like in Native American time, the spheres. I actually made one of those when I was in elementary or junior high. And I got in trouble because I put a real knife in it. That's what it looks like. And those are being thrown at me, at this time. So I just put up blockages of protection. And we are going to remove that energy from this space. I can't drop the Christ light until it is, because you don't want that to backfire. So I'm still working on somebody's soul chakra on their foot. It is really completely blocked. It's like this sludge. It's like very thick. It's very thick. You can't ground. I don't even know if you've ever realized you're not grounded at all. And then I see the time, the false concept of time. Somebody actually has to have that removed. They've never even had the false concept of time removed. And so I'm seeing it like a voice, like zoom, zoom, starting to go backwards. Zoom. Okay, so my DM is getting some kind of activation up his spine and into his brain. Like it's going up his spine and into his head. I'm starting to feel my foot open up on my right foot, the right sole of my foot. And then my left one is like it's like a shackle. It feels like my ankle hurts. It's like really heavy. I'm also seeing a past life coming in here. So somebody has past lives to heal. I was shackled. I was in like this dungeon. It's like rocks all around and it's wet. There's like moisture everywhere. Like it's not a clean place. I'm not treated right. I'm constantly kicked and pawed and prodded and I'm hungry. And I have like a long beard. I'm very scruffy and I have like these old tattered clothes on and I'm chained in this dungeon. I'm chained for committing a crime. That is actually a karmic life. I can't remove it this time. We're bypassing it. And I'm starting to draw up the light into your feet, into your ankles. We're expanding it even further. This is filled with Christ light, masculine and feminine light. Okay, we're going to be a beacon into the dome. That's the purpose of this. This is not normal. Let me repeat. This is not normal. This is what the 144,000 are supposed to be doing at this time. Drawing it up into your ankles, into your calves, into your knees, and I'm drawing up more and more and more. It's pink, it's blue, it's white, it's glistening, and it's gold at this time. I'm bypassing any ailments. I'm not here to heal those, but I do see there's somebody with something going on. I'm drawing it from your knees into your thighs and into your hips, drawing up this light of Christ, these activations of the one, this light of the one, this light of Christ, this light of God, and of the light of the blue and the pink, masculine and feminine. Drawing it into your root chakra at this time. And it's circling and circling. And I have this scroll that I will read in a moment, and we will be the beacon into the dome of protection. Drawing up further from your root into your sacral, expanding and filling with Christ light. This also does have to come with some light activations. They won't let me do too much at this time because it would be too much. The purpose is for the healing of the dome and of protections in Christ and God's will. Drawing up from the sacral into the navel, up into the sacral and the solar plexus from the navel. Sorry, I said that weird. From the root into the sacral, into the navel, up into the solar plexus. Now remember, there's that connection that came into our belly button. It's also flowing through from up there. So this is a continual energetic connection to the light of the divine and of the one. This is not normal. We will cut this off at the end of this transmission today, but we are going to fill the dome with Christ's light. And then Zeus, Azrael, and the others will do some things as well. Once this protection is set, I needed this protection. We needed this protection at this time. So I'm drawing it up from your sacral into your heart, and we're filling it more and more and more and more and more. And I'm drawing it from the heart into the throat. Filling it with light. Ooh, this one's hard to expand. Some people just really don't speak their truth very often. Oh, they are calling this the true serum. So good luck lying anymore. And by the way, you're going to see others who lie to you repeatedly. And if you're just coming in, my eyes are closed. I'm just channeling. I'm doing the healing. I'm channeling. That is what I'm doing at this time. Hopefully everything is working. Drawing the light up from my throat into my third eye. Oh, this one's like a little weird, a little funky. It's going to activate somebody's pineal gland. Woo, talk about an awakening. Welcome. So here comes more light codes as well. And then we have the blue and the pink light for the masculine and feminine. And it's all coming from the crystalline grid and the core and of God. For if you're also just walking in, God is participating as well. So if you think your hearts are not measured and you're not being watched, we're wrong. The Akashic records are also involved. So they're taking note who is here and who is not, who chooses to participate and who does not. And they're drawing the light up from the throat into the third eye. This one's hard. This one's hard. This one's hard. More light from the throat into the third eye. It's quite small for some. There's a lot of healing that's still needed, so I'm bypassing some of that. So it's literally like I'm moving things aside. I'm expanding the chakras, and then we're going to go up into the crown. And I'm going to let it ruminate here. I'm going to let it really fill your crown chakra, and then we're going to burst out like beacons, okay? Because we're not ready yet. Once we do that, they're going to do something. I don't know exactly what yet. They're not telling me, but they're prepped. So we have Zeus, we have Prometheus, we have Azrael. Like I said, Azrael have his big wings over Ishmael, over Israel, over Jerusalem. Azrael is like, whoo, and he's spread out and his wings are quite large and magnificent. And then we have Ashtar, we have the Galactic Council. You guys, there's actually spaceships in the sky as well. So I'm seeing the docking station too. There's something going on with that they want me to take a note of. There's like a battle of collision, a collision war, a battle of rightfulness, a battle of belonging, a battle of security, a battle of everything. It's everywhere. It's not just Israel. So now your crowns are filling, and I have a headache. Like it's a lot for some. It's really weird in the back of my neck. Okay, and then they're pointing to the scroll. So remember, I was given a scroll by Gabriel. This scroll is written in blue and pink light. So you guys are helping me to balance out the masculine and feminine and the light of the 144,000. Okay, remember, some are no longer. So we need it. So for those who do join, thank you. For those who choose this healing, thank you. It's being recognized. Your light, you're going to help the beacon of the one into the dome of protection. And then when we do that, Zeus is going to lightning strike. They're going to do a lot of things. Oh, and then I also see clouds forming, like just massive, like rainstorms, you guys. It's like the heavens just opened up and they're going to pour. It's going to downpour. It's going to downpour. It's going to downpour. It's going to purify and it's going to cleanse. And I see people getting knocked back, like off of their pedestal. Ooh, somebody just took a dagger to the heart. And I'm ready to read the scroll. Once I do this, it's going to beacon up and out. So it's been building up in your crown chakra at this time. So we are about to fill the dome of protection. And the gods and the angels will do form. Bangando, gondo, gianto, canto, kanda, don't but they eat tan kakit, get here. Punk the ganta, you could don't go, you go, and the yakanta, you go, wakayanta, you could. The skies of heaven open up to all light to form, for only those of the light of the one shall be here evermore. Bonganta ikayanta yakata umpo yuwakata unko. Huya yaganta yakanto yuwakayata ika. Wakaya chikuwakia tiankata wikuwakita ika, and the light just went out from your crown and into the dome, into the protection of the one. So just breathe through anything you feel. The light is going through you and up into the heavens above, through you and up into the heavens above. I'm seeing it just like whoo, 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 light into the sky. They need more. So they are going, I'm going to access the twin flames in the distance out in the earth that can receive this light at this time. And we're going to shove the light up through, not shove, I don't like that word. It's going to rise up through them and into the heavens as well. Good to you. It's like a poof, their heart just activated, and then the light just went boom, and they just literally feel it. They know. Kantaya kantia kalakuntu kutu umbako. Kentanga you kontu akayi kantai kongoya to alkohita. Ayakanta yoko you wako to oloko da yaka unko. The portal of the gods is opening at Fiji. The water is splitting in half. The pyramid is moving, it's lighting, it's singing, it's moving, it's growing in truth. The light is like all over the earth. All the pyramids that I've activated, they're just like vibrating and rumbling and crumbling and moving and so. And the light is flowing through the energy of those that are connected and up into the dome. And up through mine as well. My eyes are pure white. My hair is on fire with the white flame. So they're also doing the Merkabah. So the Earth's Merkabah is like really filling with Christ light. And those who haven't activated Merkabah, it's also doing the same. And it's like if I take a crystal and I shine it on something, it's going to reflect onto something else. And that right now, my friends, is what your Merkabah is doing into the dome, in and for and through the light of the one. Some people's hearts are really opening up. Now I want you to feel love. I want you to tune into your heart, and I want you to express pure love. Love for self and love for those around you in the purest of form. For we are only true love. Grand rising is born. Love, 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 like a beacon of love into the one, a beacon of love into the heavens above, vibrating, ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. The new earth is born. I see gods rising from the portal at Fiji, and a war has already begun. They're making their way through completely, and balance is being restored. The donk, the donk, the donk, the donk, the donk, the donk. I see things you don't want to see. But hearts are opening, hearts are lining, and love must flow through. So feel into your heartbeat and allow it to pump Christ's light through. Da-dunk, 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 da-dunk. Da-dunka, 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 da-dunka. For each heartbeat you emanate, Christ's light is flowing through, permeating through to the dome of the one, of the protection of the new earth. And the new earth has already been born. And from that, I see the heavens open with lightning and rain and furious thunder and wind galore. And I see the tides of the oceans begin to truly invoke power and begin to slam against the earth in places. And I see cracks forming from the water, moving them in truth. The earth is moving and shifting right before you. Are you paying attention? Da-dunk, 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 da-dunk. All hearts of the ones who are should be united. All hearts of the ones who can remain and form are beating in unison at this time. Can you feel it? Da-dunk, 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 da-dunk. Speak words of love. Da-dunk, da-dunk. We love each other. We are all one. Da-dunk. You guys, I feel the heartbeats of the trees. Da-dunk. I'm going to take the light up through the trees. Da-dunk. 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 One by one, they light to the sky. Ba-boom, cha, ba-boom, cha. Lighting up the trees, lighting up the trees, lighting up the trees. Da-donka, da-donka, da-donka. Ooh, I see power lines falling. Da-donka, 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 da-donka. Da-donka. The trees are lighting up the sky. Da-donka, da-donka, da-donka. And Zeus is moving water. Da-donka, 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 da-donka. The Merkabahs are reflecting. Metatron's reflecting. The Merkabahs are reflecting the light. Da-donka, da-donka. Now, from the Merkabahs are the ones who are active in form, are going to take light and they're going to move it to Azrael. Da-dunka, 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 da-dunka. The lights of the trees, the lights of the being. Da-dunka, da-dunka. Speak nothing but love, nothing but love, nothing but love. Completely. Da-dunka, 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 da-dunka. Through the third eye, through the Merkabah, we're shining to the middle of Azrael. Da-dunk. There's something there. There's something there in Azrael. Da-dunk. Da-dunk. Ah, da-dunk. It's like a shrine, a shrine, a shrine. Da-dunk. Da-dunk. There's so much love there. Da-dunk. Da-dunka, 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 da-dunka. Kudaya, badaya, kadonka, boyaya, dankaya. Hunkata, ay, yankata, bayankata, aya, kanta. I'm turning something in this place. There's like, you like Buddhists, like they spin this thing, it's spinning, I'm spinning, and dankata, inka, anka, toyo, wakata, ya, honka, ya, the yakayanta, ya, and people see it. Kadonka, the donka, the donka, the donka, the donka, the donka. They know Jesus is here. The donka, the donka. You guys, I see like Jesus rising. I know who he is. It's my DM. Da-donka, da-donka. It's like coming out. It's like, whoom, you just stood up from the ground, like, whoom, just stood up. Don't. Heart open, heart open. I all want you all to say something of love. Everybody who comes, who does this, needs to say something of love now. Love to the one and love to thyself. Go into your heart and speak, I am love. Da-dum, ka, da-dum, ka. I am love. Da-dum, ka, da-dum, ka. I am love. Da-dum, ka, da-dum, ka, da-dum, ka, da-dum, ka. Ash floating from the sky. Ash floating from the sky. Da-dum, ka, da-dum, ka. Okay. Kaya tangka antaya kaya kataya wa hiko ya lakata onko baya yakata umba. Something opened in the earth. It just like cracked open, and I can see in the taya kampo yuweka ya. And I'm gonna draw light up from there to Yuwaya kanta ua. Waya kanta ua. Waya kanta ua. Waya kanta ua. I'm just going to let the light flow for a minute. The angels and gods are doing their thing. Lightning and wind. Oh my. Water is moving and meant to clean. Oh, yes, I can feel it. Nothing but love in truth. Bubble. The light of the one. Now I see all twin flames and energy holding hands. The light of the one. Da-dum-ka, da-dum-ka, da-dum-ka. 144,000. Da-dum-ka, da-dum-ka, da-dum-ka. It's like, whoom. Everything just went like a big flash, like boom. I see buildings crumbling. I do hear people running. Doom, go away. Oh, yeah. So the coolest thing just happened to the dome. It's DNA. I see this DNA just lighting up. So all this DNA, it's like it's reading all of those who have filled it with light today. Yeah. Hindokola anka u tia go ayekata anka u giata. The light through the trees will remain. But I am beginning to cut you all off at this time, except for the twin flames. I'm drawing the light down and dissipating it slowly. We're going to bring you back to form. But oh, my darling, your heart is open. The ikanta ukatoi ayu kota ukawa. Yang kaya taikata ombiyo ayakanta. And I see all of you just like right back into yourself. But I still hear the heartbeat. It's all beating in all of you. That will continue, but it's your job to allow it to. And now I hear these bells in Israel. These bells. It's a beautiful sound. It's like, bing, they're reading the bells. They're ringing some bells for Jesus. It's like beautiful. They feel the heartbeat. They know. They know. They know. Now my DM and my healing also just ended. And I'm slowly returning all of those that joined me back to normal. But trust assured, your heart is not normal and never will be the same. You participated and protected through the love of the one. Speak nothing but love and kindness, or you will feel the other, and it won't feel good. We are love. We are love of the one. Thank you. If you participated and had your eyes closed, I want you to feel into your body. I want you to feel the ground below you. I'm cutting off the cords from the crystalline grid. We will ensure you are grounded, however, to the earth and to the core. Feel into the trees, the dunk, the heartbeat and the breeze. And any changes that occur, only send love. As you feel into your body, bring your focus through and through. Feel your arms, feel your arms, feel your legs, your hands, and your head. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Well, thank you guys for joining me. Just know that was the purpose of the light of the one, okay? If you still have healing, this may reflect it even more because that was pure light Christ light in form. I have to come back to myself. I don't know where I went for a moment. I was quite large. I'm going to cry right now. Thank you all for joining me. I didn't realize it went so long. 1:11:01. This was beautiful. I need to come down from that. It was just so much. Make sure you speak of love only, okay? Share this out. This is timeless. Anybody can join and participate because that is what we need is the light and the love of the one. Okay? I felt it too. I've got chills all over and I'm just overwhelmed. Thank you for being here. And please don't get popcorn. Anything that happens, we need to just send love. It's not fun to watch, and it's not going to be, we're all going to be affected, but we're all supposed to be one. So much love to you guys. Thank you, and I will see you soon. Okay? By the way, the Akashic Records just closed and it's all dissipating, but that doesn't mean the gods are done. Okay? Bye, you guys. Thank you.